Have you ever felt like life is passing you by and you're stuck in a cycle of stress and dissatisfaction? Do you often find yourself wishing for something different, something better? Imagine if there was a simple, yet powerful way to change your perspective and transform your life. Sounds intriguing, right? Let's think about a simple example. Imagine you've just had a long, tiring day at work. You're feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. But then you take a moment to reflect on the small things that went well that day. A compliment from a colleague, a smile from a stranger, or even just a moment of peace. When you focus on these small positives, you start to feel a shift in your mood. Suddenly, that long day doesn't seem so bad. This is the essence of gratitude. Welcome to Wisdom Woven. Today, we're diving into the incredible power of gratitude and how it can transform your life. We'll explore how adopting a grateful mindset can lead to profound changes in your daily experience, drawing insights from Buddhist teachings that have guided people for centuries. Before we dive in, there's something important to share. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% of you have subscribed. If you find our content helpful, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable content and reach more people. Now, back to our topic. Gratitude isn't just a fleeting feeling. It's a powerful tool that can shift your outlook on life. By incorporating gratitude into your daily routine, you can experience greater happiness and peace. This isn't about ignoring life's challenges, but about recognizing the good amidst them. In the upcoming parts of this video, we will delve into the Buddhist perspective on gratitude, explore practical exercises to cultivate it, and uncover how this simple practice can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life. Stay tuned as we uncover the transformative potential of gratitude and how it could become a cornerstone of your well-being. So, are you ready to embark on this journey of transformation with us? Let's explore how a grateful heart can make all the difference in your life. The Buddhist perspective on gratitude, an overview. In the teachings of Buddhism, gratitude is not just a polite gesture, it's a deep, transformative practice. Imagine waking up each day with a heart full of appreciation for everything around you. This practice can shift how you experience life in powerful ways. In Buddhism, gratitude is closely connected to the concept of mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present and aware of the current moment, without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you notice the small, often overlooked aspects of life that are worthy of gratitude. This could be the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of a delicious meal, or the kindness of a friend. These small moments, when noticed and appreciated, can bring a deep sense of fulfillment. Buddhism teaches that by cultivating gratitude, you can develop a more positive mindset. This practice helps you focus on the present moment rather than dwelling on past regrets or future worries. For example, if you're feeling anxious about something that hasn't happened yet, taking a moment to be thankful for what you have right now can help ease that anxiety. It brings your attention back to the here and now, allowing you to experience peace amidst the chaos. One key aspect of gratitude in Buddhism is recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. Everything we experience is the result of countless causes and conditions coming together. When you appreciate this interconnectedness, you begin to see how much there is to be thankful for. Your food, your shelter, your relationships, they all come from a complex web of efforts and interactions. Understanding this can deepen your sense of gratitude and make you more aware of the kindness and generosity present in your life. Gratitude also plays a significant role in developing compassion, another core principle in Buddhism. When you feel grateful, you're more likely to extend that positive feeling to others. This leads to acts of kindness and a genuine desire to help those around you. For instance, if someone has done something kind for you, expressing gratitude can strengthen your relationship and inspire you to reciprocate that kindness. The Buddhist approach to gratitude also involves letting go of attachment and desire. Often, our unhappiness comes from wanting things to be different than they are. By focusing on what you already have and appreciating it, you reduce the hold that these desires have on you. This doesn't mean you stop striving for improvement, but rather that you approach life with a sense of contentment and acceptance. In Buddhism, the practice of gratitude can be seen in various rituals and teachings. For example, monks might express gratitude for the food they receive by reflecting on the effort and resources that went into producing it. This simple act of acknowledgement can transform an ordinary meal into a profound experience of appreciation. Through these teachings, Buddhism encourages us to view life through a lens of gratitude. It's about seeing the good in every moment, even when things are challenging. By doing so, you create a habit of mind that looks for the positive, rather than focusing on what's lacking or wrong. In summary, the Buddhist perspective on gratitude invites us to live more mindfully and compassionately. It helps us recognize the interconnectedness of all things and fosters a sense of appreciation for the present moment. By integrating gratitude into your daily life, you can experience a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace. As we continue, we will explore how this practice of gratitude can be applied in practical ways, helping you to live a more joyful and connected life. How gratitude aligns with Buddhist principles. Imagine you're walking through a beautiful garden. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and everything feels peaceful. Now, imagine walking through that same garden, but this time you're so lost in your thoughts that you don't even notice the flowers around you. You're too busy thinking about your worries, your regrets, and your problems. This is how many of us go through life, not seeing the beauty that's right in front of us. But with gratitude, we can change this. In Buddhism, gratitude is a way of life. It's not just about saying thank you when something nice happens. It's about seeing the world with open eyes and an open heart. It's about recognizing the countless blessings we receive every day, even in the midst of our struggles. This is how gratitude aligns with Buddhist principles. It teaches us to be present, to be aware, and to appreciate the here and now. One of the key teachings in Buddhism is the idea of impermanence. Nothing lasts forever, whether it's joy or sorrow. By understanding this, we learn to appreciate every moment, knowing that it is unique and precious. Gratitude helps us see the value in each experience, even the difficult ones. When we are grateful, we don't take things for granted. We realize that everything we have, our health, our family, our opportunities, is a gift. Another important principle in Buddhism is interconnectedness. Everything and everyone is connected. Your happiness is linked to the happiness of others. Gratitude helps us understand this connection. When you feel grateful for the kindness of others, you are acknowledging that you are not alone. You are part of a larger web of life. By appreciating the support you receive, you also become more willing to give back, to share your own kindness. This is how gratitude creates a cycle of positivity. Think about a simple example. The food you eat. It doesn't just appear on your plate. Many hands have worked to bring it to you. The farmers who grew the crops, the workers who harvested them, the drivers who transported them, and the cooks who prepared the meal. By expressing gratitude for your food, you are acknowledging all these people and their efforts. You are recognizing the interconnectedness of life. Gratitude also aligns with the Buddhist principle of mindfulness. Being mindful means being fully present in each moment. It means noticing the little things, the sound of the rain, the smell of the flowers, the smile of a stranger. Gratitude enhances mindfulness by encouraging us to pay attention to what we have, rather than what we lack. It shifts our focus from our problems to our blessings. When we practice gratitude, we become more aware of the goodness around us, and this awareness brings peace to our hearts. In Buddhism, there's a concept called letting go. It means releasing attachments to things that cause us suffering. Gratitude helps us let go by shifting our mindset. Instead of clinging to what we don't have, we appreciate what we do have. We stop comparing ourselves to others and start valuing our own unique journey. This doesn't mean we don't have goals or dreams. It simply means we find joy in the present moment, instead of always chasing after the next big thing. Sometimes life doesn't go as we planned. We face challenges, losses, and disappointments. In these moments, it can be hard to feel grateful. But Buddhism teaches us that every experience, no matter how difficult, has something to teach us. Gratitude helps us find these lessons. It reminds us that even in pain, there is growth. Even in darkness, there is light. By being grateful, we can find meaning in our struggles and strength in our hardships. Gratitude also encourages us to practice compassion. When we are thankful for the kindness we receive, we are inspired to show kindness to others. We begin to understand that everyone is fighting their own battles, and we become more empathetic. This is how gratitude opens our hearts. It makes us more patient, more forgiving, and more loving. It turns us into better versions of ourselves. Let's take a moment to reflect. Think about one thing you are grateful for today. It could be something small like a cup of tea or a good book. It could be something big like your health or your family. Notice how this thought makes you feel. Does it bring a smile to your face? Does it make you feel lighter, more peaceful? This is the power of gratitude. It doesn't change our circumstances, but it changes how we see them. Gratitude is a practice, and like any practice, it takes time. You won't become perfectly grateful overnight. There will be days when it's hard to find anything to be thankful for. But that's okay. The important thing is to keep trying. Start small. Each day, find one thing to be grateful for. Write it down if you can. As you practice, you'll find that your perspective begins to shift. You'll start to see the beauty in ordinary things, the joy in simple moments. In conclusion, gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a way of being. It aligns with the core principles of Buddhism by teaching us to be mindful, to appreciate impermanence, to recognize interconnectedness, and to practice compassion. It shows us that happiness is not about having more, but about appreciating what we have. By cultivating gratitude, we can transform our lives one moment at a time. Remember, gratitude is like a garden. It needs regular care and attention. But when we nurture it, it blossoms, filling our lives with beauty and joy. So, let us practice gratitude every day and let it guide us towards a life of peace, contentment, and fulfillment. Gratitude as a path to inner peace. Buddhist teachings. In the quiet moments of your day, when the noise of the world fades, what do you notice? Can you find stillness within? In Buddhism, there is a deep connection between gratitude and inner peace. Let us explore this path together. Imagine you are sitting by a serene lake. The water is calm, reflecting the sky perfectly. This tranquility is not unlike the peace we seek in our hearts. In Buddhism, peace comes from within, and gratitude is a gentle guide to this inner calm. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This shift helps us see the world with clearer eyes, free from the distortions of dissatisfaction. It's like cleaning a dusty window. Once the dust is removed, the view becomes clearer and more beautiful. Buddhism teaches us to live in the present moment, to be mindful of our thoughts and actions. Gratitude is a practice that helps us stay present. When we appreciate the small things in life, a warm meal, a kind word, a beautiful sunset, we ground ourselves in the here and now. This mindfulness allows us to experience life fully and deeply. Consider this. When you are grateful, you are acknowledging the goodness in your life. This acknowledgement brings a sense of contentment, which reduces feelings of anxiety and worry. It's like holding a warm cup of tea on a cold day. It soothes and comforts, making you feel at ease. In Buddhist teachings, the practice of gratitude is closely linked with the concept of mudita, or sympathetic joy. Mudita is the ability to find joy in the happiness of others. When we are grateful for the good things in our own lives, we naturally become more attuned to the joy around us. This fosters a sense of connection and reduces feelings of isolation. Gratitude also aligns with the Buddhist principle of non-attachment. By appreciating what we have, rather than yearning for what we don't, we practice letting go of attachment to material possessions and outcomes. This non-attachment brings a sense of freedom and peace, as we are less troubled by the fluctuations of desire and disappointment. Reflect on a time when you felt overwhelmed by challenges. Did you notice that focusing on what you were grateful for helped you feel more balanced? This is the essence of Buddhist practice, finding stability and peace amidst the chaos of life. In daily practice, start by setting aside a few moments each day to reflect on what you are grateful for. It could be as simple as the warmth of the sun, the support of a friend, or the beauty of nature. As you do this, notice how your mind begins to settle and your heart becomes lighter. The path to inner peace through gratitude is not about ignoring difficulties, but about acknowledging the goodness that exists alongside them. It is about finding harmony within. The role of mindfulness in cultivating gratitude. In our journey toward gratitude, mindfulness serves as a gentle guide, helping us to see the world more clearly and appreciate the small, often overlooked moments. Mindfulness, at its core, is about being fully present in each moment, without judgment. When we bring this awareness to our lives, gratitude naturally follows. Imagine you are sipping a cup of tea. If you're rushing through it, thinking about your next task, you might not notice the warmth of the cup in your hands or the delicate aroma wafting up. But if you take a moment to be fully present, to truly experience the tea, its taste, its scent, the comforting warmth, you start to feel a sense of appreciation for this simple act. This is where mindfulness and gratitude meet. By being present, you become more aware of the things that bring you joy, however small they may be. When you are mindful, you notice the beauty in everyday moments, a smile from a friend, the sound of birds chirping, or even the feeling of the sun on your skin. These moments, when fully appreciated, can fill you with a deep sense of gratitude. In Buddhism, mindfulness is often described as a way to cultivate a clear and unobstructed view of reality. It's about seeing things as they are, without the cloud of our judgments and expectations. When we apply this clear seeing to our experiences, we start to see the many things we have to be thankful for. It's like cleaning a dusty window to let in the light. Mindfulness clears the mental clutter, allowing us to see the simple beauty in life. One powerful way to practice mindfulness is through meditation. When you sit quietly and focus on your breath, you train your mind to stay in the present moment. This practice helps to calm the constant chatter of thoughts that often distract us from appreciating what we have. With regular meditation, you become more attuned to your own feelings and more aware of the world around you. Another way to integrate mindfulness into your daily life is to engage in mindful activities. Whether it's eating, walking, or even washing dishes, try to be fully engaged in the activity. Notice the details, the texture of the food, the rhythm of your steps, the sensation of water on your hands. By bringing your full attention to these activities, you cultivate a deeper appreciation for them. Mindfulness also helps in recognizing the impermanence of life. By understanding that moments are fleeting, you become more appreciative of them. This awareness fosters a sense of gratitude because you start to cherish the present moment, knowing it won't last forever. Each moment, however small, becomes precious and worthy of appreciation. Furthermore, mindfulness teaches us to be kind and gentle with ourselves. When we are mindful, we are less likely to be harsh or critical. This self-compassion extends to others as well, making it easier to see the good in those around us and to feel grateful for their presence in our lives. Practicing mindfulness in relation to gratitude can also involve keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to write down things you are grateful for. Reflect on these moments with mindfulness, noticing how they make you feel and why they are important to you. Over time, this practice helps to reinforce a habit of gratitude, making it a natural part of your life. In summary, mindfulness acts as a foundation for cultivating gratitude. By being present and fully engaged in each moment, you open yourself to appreciating the small joys in life. This practice helps to clear your mind, deepen your awareness, and foster a sense of gratitude that transforms your daily experience. Embracing mindfulness allows you to see the beauty in the ordinary, making gratitude a natural and enriching part of your life. Gratitude as a path to inner peace. Buddhist teachings. Let us begin with a simple thought. When you close your eyes and think about the things you are grateful for, how does it make you feel? Perhaps a sense of warmth fills your heart. Maybe a smile naturally appears on your face. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you. It is about truly feeling thankful deep within your soul. In Buddhism, Gratitude is a path to inner peace. It is a way to calm the mind and open the heart. Imagine you are holding a cup of water. The water is calm, still. Now, imagine shaking the cup. The water becomes restless, splashing everywhere. Our mind is like that cup of water. When filled with thoughts of worry, anger, or desire, it becomes restless. But when we practice gratitude, we put the cup down. The water becomes calm. Our mind finds peace. Buddhist teachings tell us that everything is connected. The air we breathe, the food we eat, the people we meet, all are part of our life. Gratitude helps us see this connection. It helps us appreciate the things we often take for granted. Have you ever stopped to thank the sun for rising every day? Or the tree for giving you shade? When we practice gratitude, we start to notice these small things. And in noticing, we find peace. Life is full of ups and downs. It is like the waves in the ocean. Sometimes, the waves are calm and gentle. Other times, they are strong and fierce. But no matter how big the waves are, the ocean remains the ocean. Gratitude helps us stay grounded like the ocean. When we face challenges, gratitude helps us see the lessons, the growth, the hidden blessings. It does not mean the challenges disappear, but our perspective changes. We find strength and peace, even in difficult times. You might wonder, how can I practice gratitude when things are tough? The answer is simple. Start small. Start by appreciating the breath that fills your lungs, the beat of your heart, the eyes that allow you to see the world. Each of these is a gift. Each of these is a reason to be grateful. When we focus on these small things, our problems seem less overwhelming. We find clarity, and our mind becomes calm. In Buddhism, there's a concept called impermanence. It means that nothing stays the same. Everything is always changing. The seasons change, the day turns to night, and even our thoughts and feelings change. Gratitude helps us embrace this impermanence. Instead of clinging to what we want or resisting what we do not want, we learn to accept things as they are. We learn to appreciate each moment, knowing it is unique and precious. Think of a flower. It blooms beautifully, but only for a short time. Instead of feeling sad when the flower wilts, we can feel grateful for having seen its beauty. This is the essence of gratitude, appreciating what is here, right now. When we live with this awareness, we find peace. We stop chasing after what we do not have and start appreciating what we do have. Gratitude also opens our hearts to compassion. When we feel grateful, we are more likely to help others, to be kind, and to show love. Imagine how the world would be if everyone practiced gratitude. There would be less anger, less jealousy, and more understanding, more kindness. Gratitude is like a light. When we let it shine, it brightens our world and the world of those around us. Sometimes, we think we need to do big things to find peace or happiness. But the truth is, peace starts with simple things, a smile, a kind word, a moment of gratitude. These small acts have the power to transform our lives. When we practice gratitude every day, we train our minds to see the good. We develop a habit of appreciation. And with this habit, inner peace naturally follows. Let's take a moment now to practice gratitude. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Think of one thing you are grateful for today. It could be anything, a friend, a meal, a quiet moment. Hold this thought in your mind. Feel the gratitude in your heart. Notice how this simple act makes you feel more at peace, more connected. Gratitude is not just a practice. It is a way of living. It is a choice we make every day. By choosing gratitude, we choose peace. By choosing gratitude, we choose joy. And as we continue on this path, we find that gratitude transforms not only our lives but the lives of those around us. Remember, gratitude is always available to us. It does not require money, special skills, or perfect conditions. All it needs is a willing heart. No matter where you are or what you are going through, gratitude can be your guide. It can be your source of strength and your path to peace. In every breath, there is a reason to be grateful. In every moment, there is an opportunity to find peace. As we walk this path of gratitude, let us be mindful of the beauty around us, the kindness within us, and the peace that gratitude brings. With a grateful heart, we find that life is not just a series of events, but a journey of appreciation, a journey of joy. Let us carry this wisdom with us, every day, every moment. For in gratitude, we find the true essence of life, the true peace of our being. Overcoming negativity through gratitude, a Buddhist approach. In the quiet of the morning, as the sun rises gently over the horizon, there's a calm and stillness that envelopes the world. This is the moment when our mind can reflect on the nature of gratitude and its power to overcome negativity. Imagine your mind as a beautiful, serene pond. When the pond is calm, it reflects the world around it perfectly. But when the pond is disturbed, its surface becomes turbulent, and the reflections become unclear. Similarly, when our minds are troubled by negativity, our perception of life becomes clouded. In Buddhism, we are taught that our thoughts shape our reality. If we fill our minds with negative thoughts, we see the world through a lens of dissatisfaction and sorrow. But when we cultivate gratitude, it's like smoothing out the ripples on our pond. Gratitude helps clear away the turbulence, allowing us to see the beauty and peace that already exist around us. Gratitude isn't about denying the difficulties we face. It's about recognizing that even in the midst of challenges, there are moments of beauty and kindness. It's like finding a single flower blooming in a rocky landscape. This flower reminds us that no matter how tough things may be, there is always something to appreciate. Let's consider a common example. Imagine you're having a difficult day at work. Everything seems to be going wrong, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But if you take a moment to reflect on the aspects of your job that you're grateful for, maybe a supportive colleague, a task that you enjoy, or even just a steady paycheck, you start to shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. In this way, gratitude becomes a practice of realigning our minds. Instead of dwelling on the negative, we consciously choose to focus on the positive aspects of our lives. This shift in focus can transform our experience, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and learning. The Buddha taught that our minds are powerful creators of our experiences. By training ourselves to recognize and appreciate the good in our lives, we align our minds with a more peaceful and positive outlook. Gratitude becomes a tool for transforming our internal landscape, leading to a more harmonious and fulfilling life. When we practice gratitude regularly, it becomes easier to maintain this positive perspective. It's like exercising a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it becomes. Over time, gratitude can help us build resilience against negativity, allowing us to face life's challenges with greater ease and equanimity. In moments of stress or frustration, take a few deep breaths and remind yourself of the things you're grateful for. This simple practice can help calm your mind and shift your focus. It's like pressing a reset button, allowing you to approach your difficulties with a clearer and more balanced perspective. Gratitude also enhances our relationships with others. When we express appreciation for those around us, we build stronger connections and foster a more positive environment. It's a way of acknowledging the kindness and support we receive, which in turn encourages more of the same. As you continue to cultivate gratitude, you'll find that it becomes a natural part of your daily life. It helps you navigate through the ups and downs with greater ease, and it enhances your overall sense of well-being. The practice of gratitude, rooted in Buddhist teachings, transforms negativity into a source of insight and growth. In essence, gratitude helps us see beyond the immediate challenges and find a deeper sense of peace and contentment. By embracing this practice, we align ourselves with a more harmonious and joyful way of being, transforming our lives from within. Gratitude and compassion, interconnected Buddhist values. In the tranquil embrace of the Zen way, we find that gratitude and compassion are like two sides of the same coin. They dance together in the rhythm of our daily lives, bringing a deeper sense of connection and peace. Let us explore this beautiful relationship in simple terms. Imagine you are walking through a peaceful garden. The flowers are blooming and the air is fresh. As you stroll, You feel a sense of gratitude for the beauty around you. This feeling is not just a fleeting moment of appreciation. It is deeply intertwined with compassion. Compassion, in this sense, is about understanding and caring for others in the same way we appreciate the beauty around us. In Buddhism, gratitude and compassion are not separate practices, but are deeply connected. When we cultivate gratitude, we naturally begin to feel more compassionate towards others. This is because gratitude opens our hearts and helps us recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. We see that just as we are grateful for the kindness and beauty in our own lives, others too have their own struggles and joys. Let's consider a simple example. Suppose you receive a kind gesture from a friend. Perhaps they help you with a task or offer a listening ear. When you feel grateful for this act of kindness, this gratitude often leads you to want to extend similar kindness to others. You might find yourself more willing to lend a hand or offer a smile to someone in need. This is compassion in action, fueled by the gratitude you have felt. In the Zen tradition, practicing gratitude involves recognizing the small, everyday moments that bring joy and comfort. This practice helps us to be present and to appreciate the simple gifts of life. As we become more aware of these moments, we also become more aware of the needs and feelings of others. Our gratitude naturally fosters a compassionate heart. Compassion, on the other hand, helps us to deepen our sense of gratitude. When we understand the struggles and challenges that others face, our own sense of gratitude becomes more profound. We realize that we are not alone in our experiences and that there is a shared humanity that binds us all. This understanding enriches our gratitude, making it more meaningful and expansive. In Zen practice, there is a concept called mindful compassion. This means being fully present with ourselves and others, acknowledging our shared experiences, and responding with kindness and understanding. It's about seeing the world through the lens of gratitude and compassion, where every interaction becomes an opportunity to connect and uplift. To practice mindful compassion, start by being aware of your own feelings of gratitude. Notice how they make you feel and how they influence your interactions with others. When you experience a moment of gratitude, take a deep breath and let it expand into compassion. Think about how you can share this feeling with others, whether through a kind word, a thoughtful action, or simply being present with them. Gratitude and compassion together create a harmonious balance in our lives. They remind us that we are part of a greater whole, and that our actions and feelings are interconnected. When we practice both, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us. In essence, gratitude enriches compassion, and compassion deepens gratitude. By nurturing both, we create a life that is full of connection, understanding, and joy. Embracing these values in our daily lives can lead to a more fulfilling and harmonious existence, where we appreciate and care for both ourselves and others with an open heart. As we continue to explore the transformative power of gratitude, remember that it is not just a practice but a way of being. By weaving gratitude and compassion into the fabric of our lives, we create a beautiful tapestry of connection and kindness that can truly transform our world. Gratitude and compassion, interconnected Buddhist values. In the quiet corners of the mind, where the rush of daily life fades away, there lies a deep connection between gratitude and compassion. These two values, so central to Buddhist teachings, are like two sides of the same coin. When we truly understand and practice gratitude, compassion naturally follows. Let's begin by exploring what compassion means in the context of Buddhism. Compassion is more than just feeling sympathy for others. It's about a deep, heartfelt desire to alleviate the suffering of others. It's a warm, caring response that goes beyond mere words. When we practice gratitude, we start to see the good in our lives, even amidst difficulties. This shift in perspective can open our hearts to others. For example, when you are grateful for the kindness you receive, you naturally feel a desire to extend that kindness to others. This is the essence of compassion. Consider a simple situation. Imagine someone has done a small favor for you, like holding the door open or offering a helping hand. If you feel genuinely grateful, This feeling can inspire you to be kind to someone else. This is not just a random act, but a reflection of the gratitude you have received and wish to pass on. In Buddhist practice, gratitude is seen as a way to open the heart. It's like the sunshine that warms and nurtures a garden. Just as a garden needs sunlight to grow, our hearts need gratitude to flourish. When we cultivate gratitude, we also nurture compassion. In Buddhism, there's a practice called metta, or loving-kindness meditation. This practice involves sending out thoughts of love and kindness to oneself and to others. It begins with self-compassion and expands outward to include friends, family, acquaintances, and even those we may find difficult. When we are grateful for our own blessings, it becomes easier to wish well for others. Gratitude helps us to recognize our own good fortune and the support we receive from others. This recognition fosters a sense of connection and empathy. When we see how much we've been given, we are more likely to share that bounty with others. Compassion grows from this place of understanding and recognition. Imagine you are walking in a park and see a person sitting alone, looking sad. If you are in a state of gratitude, you might notice their sadness more acutely and feel a genuine urge to offer a kind word or a smile. This act of compassion is directly linked to your practice of gratitude. Moreover, when we embrace gratitude, we learn to appreciate even the small acts of kindness we encounter daily. This appreciation makes us more sensitive to the needs of others, leading us to act with greater compassion. It's a cycle where gratitude and compassion feed into each other, creating a ripple effect of kindness in our lives and the lives of others. In Buddhism, there's also the concept of dana, or generosity. This practice involves giving without expecting anything in return. Gratitude often leads us to give freely, as we feel a deep sense of appreciation for what we have and want to share it. This act of giving is deeply connected to compassion and reflects a heart that is full of gratitude. As we move through life, let's remember that gratitude and compassion are not just abstract concepts, but practical tools that we can use to enhance our relationships and our well-being. By cultivating gratitude, we naturally open ourselves to greater compassion. In summary, the practice of gratitude is not just about recognizing the good in our own lives, but also about extending that recognition to others. It's about allowing our hearts to overflow with appreciation, which then fuels our desire to help and care for those around us. This beautiful interplay between gratitude and compassion is a key part of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. So, as you continue to explore the power of gratitude, remember that it also enhances your ability to be compassionate. This interconnection enriches your life and the lives of those you touch. Embrace this practice and watch as your world transforms with kindness and warmth. The science of gratitude and its alignment with Buddhism. In our journey together, we've explored many facets of gratitude. Now let's delve into an interesting aspect: the science behind gratitude and how it aligns with the wisdom of Buddhism. Imagine a small seed. You plant it in the ground, nurture it, and soon it grows into a beautiful plant. Gratitude works in a similar way. When you focus on the positive aspects of your life, it nurtures a sense of well-being and contentment, much like tending to that seed helps it grow. Recent studies have shown that practicing gratitude has tangible benefits for our mental and physical health. Researchers have found that people who regularly express gratitude tend to have lower levels of stress and depression. They experience improved sleep and greater overall happiness. This isn't just about feeling good. It's about creating real, positive changes in our lives. In Buddhism, gratitude is deeply intertwined with the practice of mindfulness and compassion. The Buddha taught that recognizing and appreciating the kindness we receive from others helps us cultivate a heart of compassion. When we are grateful, we acknowledge the interconnectedness of all beings. This understanding fosters a sense of unity and peace. Think about it this way. When you show gratitude, you are acknowledging the effort and care of others, whether it's a friend, family member, or even a stranger. This recognition of kindness creates a ripple effect. It not only uplifts your spirit, but also encourages others to continue their acts of kindness. It's like a chain reaction of positivity. From a scientific perspective, this ripple effect is backed by research. Gratitude enhances our relationships by making us more appreciative and supportive of those around us. This strengthens our social bonds, which in turn contributes to our happiness and well-being. It's a cycle of positivity that benefits everyone involved. Buddhist teachings also emphasize the importance of being present in the moment. Gratitude helps us to do this by focusing our attention on the positive aspects of our current experience. It's about savoring the simple joys in life, like the warmth of the sun or the taste of a delicious meal. This presence of mind is a key element of mindfulness practice. When we combine the scientific understanding of gratitude with Buddhist wisdom, we find a powerful tool for enhancing our lives. Both perspectives highlight how gratitude can lead to a deeper sense of fulfillment and connection. It's not just about feeling grateful. It's about understanding how this practice can transform our experiences and relationships. In your daily life, try to incorporate moments of gratitude. Take a few seconds each day to reflect on something you're thankful for. It could be as simple as a kind word from a colleague or the comfort of your home. This practice, supported by both science and Buddhism, can lead to profound changes in how you experience the world. As we continue to explore gratitude, remember that it's a journey of ongoing discovery. By integrating both scientific insights and Buddhist teachings, we gain a richer understanding of how gratitude can enhance our lives. Embrace this practice and observe the positive transformations it brings to your life and the lives of those around you. Personal stories, transformative experiences through gratitude. Let me tell you a story of a man who felt lost, overwhelmed by the world, and unsure of his purpose. He came to me one day, his shoulders heavy with the burdens he carried. He spoke of his struggles, his fears, and the emptiness he felt. "Master," he said, "I don't know how to find peace. I don't know how to find happiness." I looked at him gently and asked, "What are you grateful for today?" The man seemed puzzled. He paused and thought for a moment. "Grateful," he repeated, almost as if he had forgotten the meaning of the word. "Master, how can I be grateful when everything feels so wrong?" I smiled and replied, "Gratitude is not about having everything you want. It's about recognizing the value of what you already have." I encouraged him to find just one thing, no matter how small, to be thankful for. Slowly, he began to speak. "Well, I am grateful for the sunlight that comes through my window in the morning. It's warm and comforting." This was a start. From that day forward, I asked him to find one more thing each day to be grateful for. At first, it was difficult. His mind was still clouded with worries. But as days passed, his list grew longer. "I am grateful for the laughter of my children," he said one day. "I am grateful for the kindness of a stranger who smiled at me." Little by little, his heart began to open. He started to see the beauty in everyday moments. The sunrise, the sound of birds, the taste of a simple meal. Each moment of gratitude was like a drop of water, slowly filling his heart. Over time, he noticed that his burdens felt lighter. His worries did not disappear, but his perspective changed. He no longer felt lost. Instead, he found a sense of peace, a sense of purpose. Gratitude is a powerful tool. It doesn't require us to change our circumstances, only to change how we see them. When we focus on what we have, instead of what we lack, our mind begins to shift. We start to see abundance, even in the simplest things. There is another story I remember of a woman who was always searching for more. More success, more recognition, more wealth. She was never satisfied, always chasing after the next big thing. But despite her achievements, she felt empty. One day, she decided to practice gratitude. Each night, before she went to bed, she wrote down 3 things she was thankful for. At first, it was a challenge. Her mind was focused on what she did not have. But soon, she began to notice the small joys in her life. The support of her family, the loyalty of her friends, the beauty of a sunset. Slowly, her heart began to change. She felt more content, more at peace. She realized that true wealth is not measured by what we possess, but by the gratitude we feel. These stories are not unique. I have seen many lives transformed through the simple practice of gratitude. It is like planting a seed in the soil of our hearts. With time and care, this seed grows into a beautiful tree, bearing fruits of joy and peace. You may wonder, how can I start this practice? It is simple. Begin by taking a moment each day to reflect. What are you grateful for today? It could be something as small as a warm cup of tea, a kind word, or a moment of silence. Write it down if you can. Keep a journal of your gratitude. Some days it will be easy. Other days it will be difficult. But remember, gratitude is not about perfection. It is about practice. Even on the hardest days, there is always something to be thankful for. A breath of fresh air, the support of a friend, the gift of life itself. As you continue this practice, you will notice a change. Your heart will become lighter, your mind calmer. You will begin to see the world with new eyes. Challenges will still arise, but you will face them with a sense of peace, knowing that you have the strength to overcome them. Gratitude is a gentle reminder of the beauty that surrounds us. It is a way to connect with the present moment, to find joy in the here and now. It teaches us that happiness is not found in the pursuit of more, but in the appreciation of what we already have. So, let us make gratitude a daily habit. Let us take a moment each day to pause, to reflect, and to give thanks. In doing so, we transform our lives one moment at a time. We open our hearts to the joy that is always present, waiting to be discovered. Gratitude is a gift we give to ourselves. It is a key that unlocks the door to a more peaceful, fulfilling life. As you go about your day, remember this simple truth. There is always something to be grateful for. And in that gratitude, you will find your peace. Let these stories be a guide, a source of inspiration. Know that you too can experience the transformative power of gratitude. It is not something that requires special skills or abilities. It is available to each of us in every moment. Start today. Take a deep breath, look around, and find one thing, just one, to be thankful for. Let that be your beginning. And from there, watch as your life begins to change, as your heart opens, and as joy and peace become your constant companions. Gratitude is not just a word, it is a way of life. Embrace it, and you will discover a happiness that is lasting and true. Challenges in maintaining a grateful attitude and how to overcome them. Gratitude is a beautiful practice, but like a delicate flower, it needs care to blossom fully. In our journey towards embracing gratitude, we often encounter obstacles. These challenges are part of the path, and understanding them can help us overcome them. One common challenge is when we face tough times. When life feels heavy, it's easy to forget the small joys and focus on the problems. For instance, imagine you've had a rough day. Perhaps you faced criticism or experienced a setback. In these moments, the practice of gratitude can seem distant, almost unreachable. However, this is precisely when gratitude is most powerful. When difficulties arise, try to pause and reflect on something, however small, that you appreciate. It could be a kind word from a friend, a beautiful sunset, or simply the breath that sustains you. By focusing on these small, positive aspects, you create a mental shift that helps you navigate through the storm. It's like finding a tiny, warm light in the midst of darkness that guides you forward. Another challenge is when our minds are caught in comparison. We often measure our happiness by comparing ourselves to others. If we see someone with more success or apparent joy, we may feel our own gratitude diminish. This comparison can cloud our vision and steal our contentment. In Buddhism, we learn that true happiness comes from within and not from external comparisons. Every person's journey is unique, and what matters is finding contentment in our own path. Instead of comparing, focus on your own journey and the things you are grateful for. Remember, gratitude is a personal experience. It's about recognizing the value in your own life. Distractions can also make it difficult to maintain a grateful attitude. In our busy lives, we are constantly bombarded with information and demands. It's easy to get caught up in a whirlwind and lose sight of the things we appreciate. To overcome this, create moments of stillness in your day. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and reflect on what you are grateful for. This practice doesn't need to be long. Just a few moments of calm can help anchor your thoughts and keep gratitude alive in your heart. Sometimes we might struggle with feeling unworthy of gratitude. We may think that we don't deserve the good things in life, or that our challenges are too great to appreciate anything. This feeling of unworthiness can create a barrier to experiencing gratitude fully. In such moments, remind yourself that everyone has something to be grateful for, and you are no exception. Gratitude is not about deserving. It's about acknowledging the goodness that exists in your life, regardless of your circumstances. Even in difficult times, there are moments of grace and kindness to recognize and be thankful for. Lastly, habitual patterns can make it challenging to cultivate gratitude. If you've spent years focusing on the negative, shifting your mindset to embrace gratitude can take time. Be patient with yourself. Like any new habit, it requires practice and persistence. Start with small steps. Each day, write down 1 or 2 things you are grateful for. Over time, this practice will become more natural, and you'll find that gratitude starts to flow more easily into your daily life. Remember, the journey of gratitude is a continuous practice. It's not about achieving perfection, but about making a conscious effort to recognize and appreciate the good in your life. By addressing these challenges with mindfulness and compassion, you can nurture a lasting and fulfilling gratitude practice. Gratitude has the power to transform your life in profound ways. By overcoming these obstacles, you allow yourself to experience the deep and lasting joy that comes from a grateful heart. Embrace the journey, and let gratitude guide you towards a more fulfilling and peaceful life. Conclusion: embracing gratitude for a transformed life. As we reach the end of our journey together, let us reflect on the wisdom we have shared about gratitude. Gratitude, as we have learned, is not merely a fleeting emotion, but a profound practice that can reshape our lives. It is a way of seeing the world that brings us closer to peace and contentment. Imagine waking up each morning with a heart full of appreciation. Imagine facing your daily challenges with a sense of thankfulness rather than frustration. When we make gratitude a central part of our lives, we start to see the world differently. We begin to notice the small, beautiful moments that might otherwise go unnoticed. This shift in perspective can bring about a deep sense of fulfillment and joy. In Buddhism, gratitude is not just an act of thanking others, but a way of aligning ourselves with the natural flow of life. It helps us recognize the interconnectedness of all things. When we are grateful, we acknowledge the contributions of others and the universe itself. This recognition fosters a sense of humility and connection, which is at the heart of many spiritual practices. As we have explored, gratitude can transform our lives in many ways. It helps us cultivate inner peace, enhances our relationships, and supports our overall well-being. By practicing gratitude, we become more mindful and present, allowing us to fully experience the richness of each moment. This practice does not require grand gestures, but can be woven into the fabric of our daily lives through simple acts of acknowledgement and appreciation. Now, take a moment to think about the ways you can integrate gratitude into your own life. Perhaps you can start by keeping a gratitude journal, where you note down the things you are thankful for each day. Or maybe you could take a few minutes each morning to reflect on the positive aspects of your life. Even small acts of appreciation towards others can make a significant difference. As we conclude, remember that gratitude is a journey, not a destination. It is something we practice every day, and with each practice, we become more attuned to the beauty and abundance that surrounds us. Embrace this practice with an open heart, and let it guide you toward a more joyful and meaningful existence. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploring the transformative power of gratitude. May you carry this wisdom with you and continue to nurture a grateful heart in all aspects of your life. If you have found this series helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, Wisdom Woven. Your support helps us share more insights and continue our journey together. Wishing you a life full of gratitude, peace, and joy. Thank you for being part of this exploration.